Hey, welcome to Pitt-Side Garage. This is my first video that I am going to attempt to make. It could be awful, it could be great, it could be right in the middle, who knows. I just kind of felt like I wanted to start doing this kind of stuff, going along with some builds, doing some improvements with my race cars. It'll be mostly just garage stuff. Won't be a lot of traveling. Won't be a lot of racing stuff. I may update you all on some results, whatever. But for the people out there that don't know me, my name is Jacob Pitt. I live in Fort Worth, Texas. I've been a bracket racer since I was 15. Didn't really get to race juniors growing up. I was thrown out into the Shark Tank that I would call Texas Raceway in the late 90s. Got to go out there and start learning how to bracket race against people like the Hefflers and Bogacki, and the list goes on. I mean, there's 100 people out there every weekend that could just totally annihilate you at the drag strip. So that is who I learned from. I learned from getting my teeth kicked in over and over and over, and it's a sport where you either manipulate or not manipulate, but adapt or die is probably the term I'd use, right? You either get better or you quit. It's pretty much the simplest way to do it, right? But anyways, a little career background is I am a third generation racer. My grandfather is in the Texas Drag Racers Hall of Fame, HB Pitt. He was around a lot when I was growing up. Never got to see him race, but he was always there. While he was healthy enough to go, he was always at the races with me. My dad raced, my aunts, my uncles. We've done all this stuff for a very long time. I'm currently the only one, I think, in my family that is drag racing at this moment. But, you know, that's what it is. But I have won 2 NHRA division championships. One in stock eliminator and the other in race champions no box that I won at the very last Division 4 quarter mile shootout. We only run 8th mile here now because everyone's scared, I guess. I don't know. I don't really know why. Because you win the bracket finals, you got to go to the world finals, and you have to run quarter mile. So I have also won 2 IHRA Pro-Am championships in stock. I am a 16-time track champion. All this stuff you can notice is all kind of bottom bulb stuff. That's what I've done majority of my career. I have started recently running more top bulb stuff in my Dakota, which we'll get to later. I never really... You can see the car behind me, right? It was my grandfather's. He bought from his brother. It's a 72 Challenger, but it has not always looked like that. It was, you know, it was a old school back half car. It was mini tubbed. It had 3113s on it. Iron headed big block with a 727 and an 8 3/4, and it ran 720s. That's what I started out with. And I never really ever wanted to put a box in it. I was just foot braked it forever. So that's, you know, I dabbled with the top bulb stuff for a while, but it's fun. It's a good thing. I'm enjoying it. It's a nice change of pace. Anyways, back to the career boo. I'm also a 2-time national top 10 finisher. I finished 5th in stock in 2013, I believe. IHRA Pro-Am stock top 5 finisher. And then I finished top 10 in the world in super stock in 2019. I have 5 national event finals, 3 wins. I have 12 NHRA divisional final rounds, and I have 7 IHRA Pro-Am wins. So that's that. Like I said, I mean, this is just going to be I don't know, it's just something for me to do, I guess. I'm going to update, I'm going to make videos on what I do to freshen my cars over the winter, and I'm going to have to pull the motor out of my Dakota this winter and freshen it. I have a brand new build that I'm starting. That's an all aluminum 528. 4 blue car back there. I'm going to try to attempt to run Super Street with it. It's always been a nose heavy car. I've always kind of struggled to make it work when it's really hot here in Texas, when the track temperatures get over 150 degrees. I should probably take the 727 out of it and put a glide in it, but I'm still kind of fighting that in myself, because the 727 that's in that car has 1,000 runs on it, and it has never given me a problem. I haven't had it out in years. I could probably weld the thing in there, not have to worry about taking it out. And, you know, you had to figure out how to do the 3-speed on the stop and all this other mess, but I'll probably put it together with the aluminum motor in it and try it with the 3-speed. I don't know. Everything is so expensive now. I mean, because you take 170 pounds off the nose when you go from a mega block big block Mopar to a all aluminum big block Mopar, and you would think that that might solve the problem of being nose heavy and having traction problems when it's hot out. But the 245 low gear also creates a problem. So I don't know, we'll see. I'll throw some pictures up here and do some more insight on the cars that I've worked on through the years, the engine combinations I built for them or maintained, and you'll get to see a little bit more about me. And if you like what you hear, you can follow. I don't know how often I'll be able to do this. I may do smaller projects and make videos for it. I may just wait for bigger stuff, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. See what y'all like. So that's the first video here at Pitt-Side Garage. I'll have some more stuff connected into this about my cars and pictures and whatnot. So hope you guys enjoyed it. This is my 1972 Dodge Challenger. It has been in the family for a very long time. It was my grandfather's car that he bought from his brother. I started racing it when I was 15 years old in the late 90s. It is now currently being torn apart. I have the engine out of it, and it is in my Dakota. I'm going to freshen it all up. I'm going to rewire it, carpet it, change a lot of things on it. I'm currently updating the cage, painting it all. I have a all aluminum 528 that I'm going to build for it to run the Super Street and maybe some bottom bulb stuff. This is our 1975 Plymouth Duster that my mom bracket raced. It had a 360 that I built for it, 30 over, stock stroke, Edelbrock heads. The best it ever ran was 679. This was my 1974 Dart Sport that I had completely torn apart and rebuilt. Had a 9-inch Ford with a 427 small block Mopar, M3 block, Indy heads, ran 594. Was a good car to drive. I had to get rid of it to help move into superstock racing after I won my first division championship. This was the car that got me into stock racing in 1977. Plymouth Volare. Had a Thermoquad 360 904 8 3/4. I won my first Pro-Am with it in just my second race. Our 1969 Plymouth Barracuda 440 727 and a Dana. Bought from Steve Wan. Raced it for years. Won division championships with it, national events with it. Gonna miss it. This was our 2003 Dodge Stratus. When we first bought it, had a carbureted 360 in it. We ended up getting a Magnum, a drag pack engine, fuel injected. We had a lot of issues in it from the guy we bought it from that I had to go in and fix a lot of stuff, but ended up getting it right. Finished top 10 in the world with it in 2019. Was a very good car, and I'm going to miss that one as well. Our 2000 Dodge Dakota tube chassis with a 500 cubic inch Mopar that I built for my Challenger in it, and a Power Glide has been a best of 554 at 122. It's a very nice truck, very clean, very well built. I hope it stays around for a long time, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching this.